Daily read for 8th of April 2021. Messages, Spirit, please. So, still DJ, what we got today? I think it's a Blondie song, Denis. So it could be Dennis, could be Denise. Don't know, I'll post it in the comments on YouTube when I've done. Today's card is the Strength card. It's about being strong enough. It's about expressing yourself. It's about karmic situations. It's about the heart and back. It's about patience. I was born on the 8th or the 26th. Living all past it for your diary and address. Looks like it's going to be the last one then, doesn't it? Should have started at the top. Wow. So somebody doesn't want to hear this, whatever it is. Yeah, okay. Three of Cups. This is why nobody wants to hear it. There will be no reunions, there will be no celebrations. 3 months is mentioned. Because there is illness or bad temper or impatience. This is struggles with your inner and outer demons. Possibly a Leo involved. A mental prison of your own making. All those swords are thoughts that are constantly jabbing at your subconscious. Somebody's codependent on somebody else. Tick-tock, time is running out. You need to stand on your own 2 feet. It's the time on the clock because it could be important. 6 o'clock. Oh. So, this is a nightmare situation. Somebody's not tuned in. Overthinking things, sleepless nights. And a lover's split. Gemini energy. And it's born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Could be siblings, could be communications, negative. Someone is leaving your life, taking their love with them. But there are secrets here and an unhealthy situation, be it health, be it work, be it romance, mental health. There is somebody in a dark place because secrets are being kept. This is the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. There is a negative energy around this person. Could be those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past. Date for your diary and address. Massively important. So, you are not listening to spirit. You have to be very, very careful what goes in your mouth as in diet and medication, health-wise, and what comes out your mouth as in words written or spoken. Don't say anything unless you're sure of your facts or that you might regret. Grandfather's clock was too high for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. So somebody's grandfather, 90-year-old, maybe in spirit. Yeah, there's something wrong within the family unit. Emotional, somebody possibly drinking too much. It's a breach and it's a toxic situation. Capricorn energy, contracts in work, don't sign any contracts. It's caring about what other people think too much. It's trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to pretend that everything's fine when it's not. It's a toxic situation. You're being manipulated. Those born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. This is an unfortunate change, a run of bad luck. Something's not gone right. Those born on the 10th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way, which would take us to Saturday. You have to feel the fear of this situation and make the decision to go towards your happiness regardless of what other people think. This is the Dick Whittington card. If he cared about what other people thought, he would not have gone to London, because he believed the streets of London were paved with gold and everybody laughed at him behind his back. And he got there and he felt the fool because what he thought was true wasn't. But he persevered with his dream and became the Lord Mayor of London anyway. So that's what you have to do. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And it's born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary or an address, massively important in a positive way. Boredom, apathy, refusing to accept something. Somebody is sulking, having a strop. Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, yes, something is over, but you're not dead. So, patience is what's needed. And at the minute, you're not very patient because you're upside down, you're impatient, you're bad-tempered. You're not going with your heart. So this reunion that's not taking place, if you're patient, a reunion, a celebration will take place, especially if it's to do with those born on the 2nd or the 29th. But not yet. 3 months is mentioned. Somebody's turned their back on love and there is arguments with a woman. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Lack of abundance. Nothing can grow in barren lands. So until you take that risk, feel the fear, and do it anyway, there can be no reunion. So something needs to end, be dead and buried. It may be that someone's passed and you're finally getting over the grieving process, but it's brought about a change that you didn't want. Nobody wants that. And it's put you in a dark place of depression. but you will, 3 months is mentioned, massively important, but you have to be patient. Bolt from the blue, something has astonished you, a shock. You're refusing to accept it. But it's here, the change has happened, and now you've got to think about what's next. Yeah, don't compare yourself to other people. Comparison's not your friend. You may feel a lack, but trust me, if you're not grateful for what you've got, Spirit can always take something else away from you. 7 years is mentioned. If you haven't appreciated something, if you haven't put the time and effort into something, then it is going to leave your life. There's no two ways about it. You have to make sure that you appreciate everything you have and be positive about it. We have something or someone new of major importance entering your life. If it's a person, it'll be somebody that works with discs, blades, cups, or wood. It's a powerful manifestation. You have to stay positive. You have to believe and feel the fear and do it anyway. For this new situation to take growth. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Gemini energy, again, it's about communication. You have to communicate. Here we have a businessman that's lost everything, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, older male, or a man in uniform, or someone with darker complexion, or all of those. He was once a good friend, now he's a dangerous enemy. Yeah, something is going to come to light. It will be a shock. TikTok, you're going to have to stand on your own 2 feet. You're going to have to feel this fear and be self-reliant, because a choice is being made. And the choice has to be what you should do and what you want to do. Sometimes it's between 2 properties, 2 jobs, 2 people, 2 situations. Sometimes you're torn between looking after elderly parents and looking after grandkids. There's decisions everywhere. The full moon, I'll find out when it is, could be important. Those born on the 18th, living or past, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You need peace. You need a day off. You need time for yourself to think deeply about what it is you really want. This is the 4s are before the 5s, and the 5s bring changes. So it's this pause in time just before the change. Yeah, there's no defending this situation. Because there's been deceit, lies and theft, and they've been found out. Yeah, again, it's reiterating. There's a change in the family unit. Nothing, the dynamics are different. But somebody's refusing to let go. They're not walking away. And it's making things worse. There's heartache, sorrow, loss, separation, perhaps a heart attack. But this holding on to something that no longer serves you is just making matters worse. It's over. You need to transform. Begin the new and be positive about the new. Yeah, deep depression. Somebody is very jealous, possibly. Don't let people blackmail you with threats of suicide into staying in a situation, but also keep your eye on people that are depressed at this time, because somebody here is very low and they have a heavy heart. They don't want this change and they are hanging on for grim death. But again, it says there's a reunion. All they want is this reunion. Money is hidden from you, perhaps in property or valuables. There is unhappiness in love. And a female enemy. The loss of a friend, confidant, and a change for the worse. Yes, something's happened, but this reunion is possible with communication. But as I said in one of the reads yesterday, reunions aren't always for you to get back with an ex. Sometimes they are just for you to have closure. There's a very important man that may enter your life, possibly this new person, or is already in your life. Somebody that you hold in very high regard. He is a positive influence on this situation. It looks to me, with the Three of Swords and the unhappiness in love, that there is a choice to be made, but in the process, someone is being left behind and they are refusing point blank for that to happen. So it's all a bit of a mess. It could be, if we want to look at it work-wise, that you have the options of a new job because the one you're in is not secure and it's failing, but you're what's holding that business together. And now you're torn. Do I stay in something that I know is going to ruin me as well as them, or do I move on to a better job and look after myself? I'm afraid the answer is you have to think for yourself. This is not over. There is something not over because somebody doesn't want to let go. Yeah, there will be a change. Possibly a house move. Carrying a heavy burden. Too many. Something needs to be raised to the ground. We've been through this story before. You have to destroy something so you can begin again and rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Deep down, you know this. I don't have to tell you this because we've been through this so many times. You already know this, but somebody's spying on you. Somebody's observing you. A new life is dawning. You're waking up to the fact that a new life is what you need for your own sanity, never mind anything else. And there's the communication again. It may be secret communications. It may come from afar. But it's about your new beginning, and this is what Spirit wants you to know. Remember, you're not going round in circles, even if you feel like you're going backwards. There's no going back. This is going around and up like a spiral staircase. You have to think very carefully about where you're going to put your energy. Effort needs to be put in the right direction. And there it is, Gemini. Communication is the key. You have to think and then communicate what you're feeling. People are not mind readers. Gemini energy, the 15, the toxic situation again. And it is the lovers, a choice. A choice between two lovers perhaps. Like I said, it could be a three-way situation. The name Bob and Dylan are important. No one is free. Even the birds are chained to the sky. Communication is the key. You must be versatile and quick at this time. You must also be mindful because people are talking, so there's gossip going on already. Twins could be involved somewhere. And somebody may be fickle, changing their mind left, right and centre, and you don't know where you stand. You may be the object of discussion, or you may have to talk your way out of a sticky situation. But Spirit told us before, didn't they? We're going to get into this sticky situation, and then we've got to speak our truth. There is no point in backing down and thinking you can go back, because you can't. And most likely, whoever's asking you a question knows exactly what the truth is, or they wouldn't be asking you in the first place. Communication is the key, and you may find yourself involved in new forms of technology that help spread your ideas to a wider audience. Such technology would include cameras, computers, tablets, and the next invention to come along. Writing may also figure in, such as creating a blog, writing a book, or just being involved with books and publishing. You may find yourself either to be a skilled diplomat or asked to teach or give a speech. At this current time, you may find yourself to be highly strung or nervous or excitable, but still able to figure it all out with a probing mind. You may feel as if you're riding high with a lofty energy. Multitasking will be required of you. This is also the sign of the soulmates corresponding to the lovers. So this card can indicate an important romantic relationship has started or will figure in shortly. But the bottom line with the Gemini card is this: words are important now, so use them wisely. Words will be imperative regarding the outcome of this reading. It's about the man, the brain, being of two minds, can't decide, torn, fluency, deafness, being clever, while a little superficial, double talk, talking too much, giving out too much information, publishing, left-handedness, the hands, the fingers, the spinal cord, siblings, immediate neighbourhood, youth, twins, puzzles, games, learning and quick learning, schools and involvement in education, mastering a new technology, computers, nervous conditions, being too highly strung, abandoning projects before you finish them, leaving many things undone, restless and indecisive, retail business and selling things, flea markets, used items, flirtation, friends as lovers and lovers as friends. Pay attention, be mindful, people are talking, write your explanation, versatility. Thanks for listening.